Hi, my name is Max DeLeon. How old is the oldest woman you know? 70, 80, 90? I know of one that'll be 130 years old this year. Her name is Lady Liberty, or the Statue of Liberty, as most of you know her as. The Statue of Liberty is one of the most important monuments in America today. Although I have never been or seen her in person, as someone who was born and lived in the United States my whole life, I know about the Statue of Liberty. Many of our relatives have at some point come to this country through Ellis Island and has firsthand seen the Statue of Liberty. Today I will be telling you about the history, architecture, and cultural diversity it brings to the United States. I want to start by telling you some of the history behind the Statue of Liberty. The statue was originally a gift from France. As you know, France and U.S. were allies during the Revolutionary War. According to Lena Law, a writer for PlanetWare.com, the two countries shared political views and situations in 1865, which is what led to Edward de la Houlier suggesting that France give the United States a symbol of their friendship. And according to the National Park Service website, in 1865, Edward de la Houlier proposed that a monument be built as a gift from France to the United States in order to commemorate the perseverance of freedom and democracy in the United States and to honor the work of Abraham Lincoln. And this is Edward de la Houlier. I'd like to give you some history behind the island the statue rests on, known as Ellis Island. According to the George Mason University website, earlier in our history, the island had a number of names such as Gull, Oyster, and Gibbets Island. And during the Revolutionary War, the island's ownership fell into the hands of Samuel Ellis, giving the name Ellis Island. Next, I'm going to tell you about some of the construction and architectural history regarding the Statue of Liberty. The statue was designed by French sculptor Auguste Bartholdi. That's him. According to the National Gallery of Art website, in addition to sculpture, Bartholdi practiced oil painting, drawing, watercolor, and photography. Most people don't know the Statue of Liberty was first constructed and assembled in France. The statue was constructed in Paris, France, from 1881 to 1884, and after the statue was presented to Levi P. Morton, the U.S. Minister to France, it was then disassembled and shipped to the United States aboard the French Navy ship Isère. And this is it being constructed in Paris. And last but not least, I want to talk about the diversity of different cultures that the Statue of Liberty brings to the United States. The Statue of Liberty was often the first thing that is seen by the more than 10 million immigrants who had passed through Ellis Island. According to the Scholastic Teacher website, most of the immigrants who came to America through Ellis Island were from Eastern and Southern Europe. In many cases, they come to escape poverty and religious intolerance that existed in small towns in countries such as Italy, Poland, and Russia. Many of these immigrants began their journey to America by trekking hundreds of miles on foot, horseback, or train through Europe to get to a seaport. Believe it or not, many of our relatives at one point passed through Ellis Island. According to the History Channel website, it has been estimated that close to 40% of all current U.S. citizens can trace at least one of their ancestors to Ellis Island. That means, out of all 5 of us, 2 of us can trace at least one family member to Ellis Island. In conclusion, the Statue of Liberty is one of the most important monuments in America today. I hope I have informed you all about the history, architecture, and cultural diversity that the Statue of Liberty brings to the United States. And any questions about Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island?
Did any of our relatives come through
I
there?
think mine were way before Ellis
Ellis
Island.
Oh, what year did you say the Statue of Liberty was raised? Oh, 130 years.
1886. I didn't say, but it was in 1886 that it was built here.
Okay.
And
Well, I don't know when my people came.
and from 1881 to 1884 it was being built in France.
There's a beautiful
Wow.
view
So,
of the Statue of
5 years.
Liberty from the towers that were Osama bin Laden took down I used to sit there
Mm-hmm.
and look out at the very beautiful view, yeah.
From the top.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So do immigrants still go through there now, or do
No,
they?
it's closed to immigrants now.
It's closed.
It's just
How do
Ever
Come
since
in.
I'm not sure when it was, but yeah, it's closed now to migrants.
So is it just a museum now?
Yeah, it's just a tourist attraction, and you can go up to the you can go to the statue itself, but you can't go all the way to the top because recent terrorist attacks and stuff. You can go to some point, but not to the very top to the crown where most people used to go.
Is there a light in that the flame up at the top?
I don't think there is. I'm not sure though.
Do y'all know? I don't know.
So any more questions?
Very
That's good.
comprehensive, thank you very
That's
much.
very
It's
good,
very
thank you.
educational, yeah.
Very good. Thank
One
you.
thing you said though, I was turned off. You said, as most of you know, France and America were allies in the revolution.